I think that's
I'm bringing out all his education live here on Z Talks.
I believe number one, you see the whole spaghetti of wiring, right? Your brain, the same thing.
Is that what you call it, spaghetti?
Yeah, I call it spaghetti.
Okay.
Yeah, because when I walk in, I take a picture before I touch anything. That's how you were, and that's how you become, right? And we start basically unplug everything. I unplug everything.
Ooh.
For me, I just kill everything.
Write this down. Number one, you got to unplug.
Yeah, that's
We're
it.
going to turn this into a masterclass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unplug everything.
Okay.
Your brain's unwiring that. You start writing down, like the numbers of the wires, right?
Okay. So number one, unplug. Number two, you got to sort it out.
Correct. You want to sort it out what's good and what's bad. What's really good, working, that's what we're going to use it.
So you got to sort out the good versus
Where's the bad?
Okay.
Also, the bad one, you're going to eliminate them because you're killing part of your spaghetti. It'll
Got
become
it.
cleaner.
Got
You
it.
have a space to think. For a human, you have a space to think.
Okay.
For wires, you have a space to put other ones.
Yeah.
Some even, they good, but I won't eliminate them. Why? Because I can leave it as a spare for another day.
So you have your good, your bad,
and a spare.
and your spare.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's how, the same thing in a human, I think. We have the good and the bad and the spare.
So number one, unplug. Number two, sort out the good, the bad, the spare. What's number three?
Good, bad, and number three, you use the good and label them. That way you're improve into the goods.
So labeling. Real quick, talk to me about how do you begin labeling? Like you label based upon where that wire is going to, what it's for.
Correct.
What's your process of labeling?
Labeling, like said, hey, I'm from the panel to computer A, panel to computer B, 3 to 3, 4 to 4, 5 to 5. And then what happened, next time I come to that area, that project, you can easily define the problem.
Okay.
Easily you can resolve it. And instead of spending another freaking 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, and people say, oh, Zohair, you're good. You fix it in 5 minutes. Other people guess, oh, the guy was here 5, 6 hours. Oh, you're charging too much. But guess what? I can charge you less and spend the whole day, or I can charge you 1 hour and save you a lot of money. And the same thing.
So you
and
label,
coaching the same thing, right?
same thing.
Yeah.
So after you label, what's the next thing? After you're done labeling it, think of what you're doing. What else? What's the next thing?
We plug them back. You plug back.
You
to
reconnect
work.
them.
Yeah, reconnect, and then you
Folks,
improve.
we're giving you a framework here, okay? So
Yeah, and the same thing with the human. The same thing. I believe our brain works the same,
okay. So
and that's why you come in to say, my brain has a lot of machinery working 24/7. I think I
So
even sometimes sleep.
let's go through your new rewiring your brain framework, okay?
Let's
we
go.
just created it right here. Number one,
We talk about cigar, but we end up talking about our our brains. It's okay.
all right?
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, Hector, for your cigar. It's amazing.
Always the best.
Yeah.
So number one is you have to unplug. Number two, you have to sort out
The good and the bad,
the good and the bad
and the spare.
and the spare. Number three, you gotta label it,
Right.
and then before you gotta reconnect.
Correct.
See, what I just did here with you was I could tell you about coaching, or we could just show people how it looks.
No, we can talk about it and show people.
And we
that
just did both. He
Yeah.
just gave you a 4-part framework on how to rewire your brain. Unplug, sort it out, reconnect, label, and then
do.
reconnect.
and do.
Nice doing business with you, Shaban.
But that's what reality is, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And so forth. But when people say, oh, wow, everything working. The same thing, I was listening to Tony Robbins yesterday, I think.
You weren't listening to one of mine?
No, not yet. You have to
I gotta go live?
Yeah, you have to come live for. Anyway, he talked to this guy. He said, look around and find the brown colors around you. The guy, look, close your eyes. Do you see any red? No. All I saw brown. He said, open your eyes, look at red. Oh, he saw the red. Now he figured out, that's how you paying attention to what happening and so forth. Sometimes I'm not good at, honestly, which is I'm learning. Thank Mike. He said, read the room.
Shout out to Mike Owen.
Yeah, Mike Owen, because of that.
He connected us.
Yeah, all the time. He said to me, Z, read the room. And that's what I'm weak at. I need to read the room.
If reading the room was one of those four, which one of those four is it? Is it reconnecting? Is it labeling? I think it's labeling.
Labeling.
Yeah.
You have to label what's good and bad. No. I think sorting. Sorting out the good and the bad of the people. Hey, you walk in, you sort it. We go to an event, like, why I want to deal with somebody always drunk, or why I have to deal with somebody always like, hey, Z, let's just jump in here and here and here. No, why? I don't need that waste of time and energy. You want to direct your energy what's make you better.
Yep.
And if you make yourself and the people around you better, you elevate. It's normal. You can elevate, and people say, oh, you elevate. Oh, Z, you don't have time for me. I said, I'm sorry, I'm busy. It's not like, I don't even say I'm sorry, because I'm not sorry. It goes in there, but that's...
we don't owe anybody.
And that's exactly. Martha Stewart said, I don't apologize to anybody.
Yeah.
But that's what it comes to a point, you have to wash these wires out, watch these thoughts.
Right.
Let's do it at thoughts.
Well, let's
back to the mind, right?
Yeah. So let's get back to that, because I want to make sure that what I really like is I like this framework, because now when I think of how does somebody need to rewire, I'm already thinking like, first of all, what are you plugged into that you need to unplug, right?
Correct.
And then I think
the bad habits.
Right.
Let's eliminate the bad habits.
Well, it's not just the bad habits. Sometimes we're plugged into things that we don't even realize we're plugged into.
No knowledge, because we're just there.
We just do this.
Yeah.
We're always looking for power and source and energy and this and motivation.
Correct.
And all of a sudden you realize all my wires are plugged in, and I wonder why I'm running out of battery.
All the time.
Okay. Then I think about, okay, so if somebody...
That's not me though. I don't think I run out of battery.
We all do.
No, never. Never.
Oh, you could unplug from some things. I know a few things you could unplug from. So that's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
Block. Block.
Yeah.
We don't need them. Block. I don't need them. I said, hey, move on.
Right.
Yeah.
But,
you're like.
But the idea.
Like out of drugs.
Right.
Whatever. You don't want to.
But the idea is that when you're helping people, you have to find your proprietary framework and formula, your language. So for me, I'm very cautious when it comes to how I use language and how I try to help people. Because I don't try to use other people's frameworks. You want to know why?
Neither do I.
Because I'm not saying, no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you have to develop your way of how you help people. This framework that we just talked about, I would love to see you use it more. You want to know why? Because it makes sense for you.
Absolutely.
Right? And each one of us has that framework. So when I'm coaching people on speaking, what I'm trying to find is their storyline, their narrative, their idea, their mission, their vision, their what I call an anchor story. An anchor story, think about what an anchor does. An anchor, you put it down. Why? Because you don't want
the boat to move.
Right?
Yeah.
So you have to have an anchor story that is the foundation of your message. So I only story tell if I'm trying to make a point, not because I have space to talk.
Correct.
Right? And so I sort out a lot of that because I have to rewire my brain. A lot of times in conversations, things can get triggered. Oh yeah, and before you know it, I find myself all over the place. With
That's what's happening. I need to eliminate. Say, wait a second. Why am I jumping into another?
Well, think about how many times I've said on this just here today. Hey, let's go back to this, right? For that reason.
And that's where I want to be strong at. Like, hey, I don't want to. My brain's like, hey, I'm testing this wire. Why I'm jumping to the second wire without fixing this wire?
Or why
And-
would I plug somewhere else in when I haven't even sorted out what I plugged into?
Correct. Then it become longer.
Yeah.
It take you longer to sort things
And then you
out.
get spaghetti brain.
Sometimes it's good, though. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like, oh, wait a second, because you want to start all over again to make it happen better. Sometimes it happened to me in wiring too, and I plug everything back again because we don't know what and what, because somebody plug. The same thing in your business, for example. We talk about business, how you be successful in business. Step back and see what you did wrong, or step back and see it from different view. You know, the same thing. That's how we're gonna grow people in their business side. Why? You know, like you mentioned it really clear. I'm an engineer. We're looking about wiring, how to rewire your business. How to rewire your business.
Man, you're so smart. You got that all by yourself.
You like that title? How to rewire your business.
Okay.
Because it is. Listen to it.
This is-
How to rewire your business.
That's what you pay a coach for, okay, folks?
You know, people said the coaching, you know, a lot of people say, I'm paid $10,000, hundreds of thousands of dollars of coaching, and they're still at zero. Why, you think?
Why?
I know why.
I know why too.
Give me your point of view.
It's two reasons.
Yeah.
It's the person that says they're a coach, and it's the person that's being coached.
Okay.
One is that you have a lot of people that don't know how to hold the space to actually coach somebody. So they don't study them, they don't learn them. What they want to do is they want to come in and just tell you what to do. Like, I don't come in here and tell you what to do. What I do is I ask you questions.
That's how
so
it
that
is.
I understand where we're trying to go.
That's what you want. What's in
Secondly-
your space? I
Right.
always ask a question.
Right.
You know, like, hey, what's in your space?
Right.
And
And
it's
then-
very important for people to say, tell me what's in your space. What's bothering you right now? What's your head goes out? You know, like, you're not here with me. What's in your space?
I don't. You know what? I don't ask people.
I ask that in the-
You know
no.
what? I don't ask people if we're having a conversation. I don't ask people what's bothering them. You want to know why? Because it could bother you now and not bother you tomorrow.
That's true and not. You know why? Because if something in their space, and sometimes people, they don't look behind the horizon. You know, when you look behind, the sunset, there is behind it the horizon. What is it? They don't. It's right there. You know, like,
Right.
oh, what's the next
But
level?
what
What's the next
would be a better question than what's bothering you?
What's a better question now? What's bothering you? What's in your space? I think will be.
Can I give you a hack?
You know, let me think.
Think about it. Think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna time
I
him.
will
He's got
say-
1 minute on the clock.
What goes in there? What's in your space? What's bothering you? How we can help each other to level up? It's weak.
See, the right question will get the right answer.
Right.
So the question that I would use is, what do you really want, and what's stopping you from getting there?
I think that's what was coming on.
That's what you're gonna say.
Yeah, it goes in there. Like, it goes like,
there goes
it
Steve
like-
with rewiring my brain again.
Yeah, rewire my brain. It goes like, hey, what? The same thing I said in a different
No,
way. What's
but-
in your space?
It's different. And I'm gonna tell
I
you
know.
why it's different.
Okay.
What do you really want? The problem is that they've been thinking about what's been bothering them. As a matter of fact, they're stuck by it.
But Penny, a lot of these people, they want, and a lot of them, they don't even do one step toward what they want.
But here's what it does. You tell someone what's bothering you, and they will take you down a rabbit hole that you will never come back from sometimes.
That's
So
true.
guess what?
You have to block it.
I don't have to block it. I don't have to go there.
Okay.
Right?
That's another way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's another way. Don't even go there. I will figure out. Listen, if you talk to somebody for a few minutes, you can tell what's bothering them, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't need to ask you.
Right. Well, sometimes you don't, and that's what
Right.
that some
Right.
some people like they hide it really well. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like.
That's what I'm saying. I like the question of what do you really want, because it gives me a roadmap of a destination.
Correct.
And then I say, so what's stopping you from getting there? They'll tell me the hurdles, the obstacles, the fears, all of that. And then I follow up with something like, oh, so it seems to me like this one thing. I'll find one thing, even though they'll give me many. I'll start with one thing that I
way
know is the biggest thing. That if they overcome that, they can probably overcome everything else.
that trigger, that
Yes.
triggered that wire.
Exactly.
It triggered that wire,
Right.
which
It-
goes in there.
What it does is that it takes you. What I did by saying, "What do you really want?" is I've unplugged them from what they don't have right now, and I want to reconnect them to something bigger. Right. That's the whole goal of asking questions like that.
Well, that's
Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to support the channel.